How's everyone today? I know this seems like a surprise pop-up YouTube Tuesday night, and it is because I surprised myself. Apparently, I totally flubbed my schedule this month, and I did last week's stream on Twitch instead of on YouTube. Oopsie doodle. So that happened. But I figured I would rectify the situation, balance it out, and do another stream on YouTube just to keep everything copacetic. And so yeah, here I am. Hope everyone has had a good day today. I've had a really good day. I got a lot done earlier in the evening. I am making good progress on World Ember. I've shifted my office around just a little bit, but I mean, it's a new desk, so I've got this space over here. So I'm trying something new so the light's not like right in my face the whole time. Hi, Megan. How are you? I hope you are well. How's everyone doing? End of World Ember, end of the year, planning, strategizing, all of that good stuff. Hi, Matilda. How are you? Bobby says hello. He's being a little bully. Fine, sir. Whatever you like. Editing my work in progress, book 200 series, about halfway through. That is exciting. I love it. I was looking at some of the stuff that I needed to edit, and because that's going to be January, February. I was going to make, it's funny, I was going to announce it for my last live stream, which is here. I'm doing an editing challenge for January, February, and so that's going to be my primary focus. And that's really cool because a lot of what I'm doing for World Ember is in the same universe. So anybody who wants to join me for this editing challenge, let a girl know. Might be looking into going back to school full time. That's exciting. Dobby, less claws, more cuddle. Yes, that is exciting. I love to hear this. The remotes are killing me, y'all. So cute. Yeah, so I've been looking at my calendar a little bit, trying to get my life together. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Adela is trying to stop procrastinating. We shall see how it goes. I mean, honestly, we're always trying to stop procrastinating, if I'm being real. Kitty. Yes, Dobby says hello. He's so cute, but he's just so much claws. And I feel like I just trimmed his claws a minute ago, but here he is with the claws again. He says hi. He just headbutted the desk. Like that can't be nice. That can't feel good. Okie doke. I haven't even done anything over here as far as getting the sprint timers set up. I should probably do that. That's probably going to be a weird you know what I mean? I can't see it. Let's see. Timers. Let's see what we got there. There we go. Let me get the 15-minute one set up. Dobby is really like into this with his claws. Like he's having a whole moment that involves claws. Okay. I'm good. Was productive today, getting my goals up on Ko-fi. and my website. Now I play Sims. Yay! Yay, ready to sprint. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. First sprint starting in 3, 2, and 1. That was sprint number 1. How did everybody do? I see we had some new folks join us. Aphrodite, hello, welcome. Nicole, the blind mage, welcome. Dobby, Dobby, stop. Dobby's being a little terror. Okay, so this sprint, I worked on goals. I set my, it's not like setting my goals, I just based off of what I had in my 300 things. I went back and looked at, basically pulled first quarter goals out of that. So stuff that I already have on my list that I want to continue to work towards. So I did, and I've also changed to something. Dobby, quit it. I love you, but no. I changed one thing. So this planner has 5 goals for a quarter versus the previous planner I used had 3, even though it was the same brand. But I like that it gives you more space, because I felt like I was like, oh, I felt so much pressure to pick my goals, versus now with the 5, I have a little more wiggle room. I also did something for each goal. I did good, better, and best. So I have like stages of it. The reward is the same, but I like to push myself to have like somewhere, okay, I hit a goal. I've still been successful in what I wanted to get done, and I get the reward either way. But if I have the energy and the time, I can push for more. So trying to find ways to bring a little bit more balance into my approach. Let's see, Megan came back with 2 seconds on the clock, went outside and enjoyed the post-rain atmosphere. Oh, I love that. That's so nice. Aphrodite, I'm working on a few things, mainly my list of chores to do in order of need. Sounds like much, but if I don't do it, I spin my wheels and get nothing done. I mean, no, that sounds like a lot to me. I am the same. If I don't jot it down and think it all through, it doesn't happen. I'm also really proud of myself, because last year, I hadn't figured that part out about the list. So I think just having a list is half the battle. You're killing it. For me, my big improvement, even it's not even just like this happened overnight. It's setting the goals like this for the quarter and having a reward for it. And I feel like we all do that in smaller pieces, but being intentional about the reward, I think it makes a big difference. Also, I realized that none of the rewards I've put down for this are food related, which I'm really proud of. Nicole is working on poetry, needs 6 to finish my collection so I can reprint the book. Oh, that's exciting. I love poetry. That's actually one of the things that I did for World Ember. World Ember. I have a character, and I was like, what does she like to do? And then I got to write poetry as her, and it was fun. I'm excited for you to get those poems, and definitely tell us when the reprint comes out. I forgot. I never had a reward part in play. Maybe I will have that moving forward. Yes, I think it's been really nice. I haven't done perfect with it. A lot of times I earn the reward, not a lot of times, but I did earn some of the rewards that I had written down. And this is one thing that I did learn. The reward shouldn't be time bound. Even if it takes you longer than you thought you would to get a certain thing done, the reward still stays in play. Just want to put that out there. Wrote a post for Ko-fi page, still very new up to it. Yeah, I'm still learning that too. I think we all are. I mean, my first introduction to it was on, I believe, on Zara Hoffman's stream, and I'm Zara has it just really nailed down. I'm over here like, I don't know. That is where I post my flash fiction though, and it's not like tied to anything. You just it's like any amount of support, you get to see all the flash fiction. That's exciting. You're killing it. Just honestly, just being out there and doing it is the biggest thing. So for sprint number 2, okie doke, we'll be here. I'm sorry, that was to Aphrodite. Sometimes I just like conversate like we're all sitting around together. Yeah, sprint number 2 coming up. What are we all going to be working on? Yeah, author Lauren Adele. Yeah, Zara is the Ko-fi ambassador, and yeah, she is so encouraging about it, and really just makes it approachable. Hello, author A.E. Vensa. How do you say that? Did I say that right? You made it. Yay! Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Step right in. Let me know if I pronounced your name correctly. I may be able to write, but I certainly can't read. Welcome, welcome. Step right up. We were just chit-chatting about what we got done the first sprint. It was 15 minutes. I was working on goals, so I got my first quarter goals jotted down. And the next thing I have to do for the month is mind map. And then I'm gonna save. There's an initial part on my planner, awareness and self-discovery, daily rituals. I didn't use the daily rituals very much last time. I did use the awareness and self-discovery. And then I did use the overall vision board, but my first vision board was trash garbage. However, hi Morgan Lee, welcome, welcome. How are you? What are you working on this evening? My vision boards have really come a long way. So I'm going to do like the overall, do I want to say that? New Year's is on a Saturday. What say you? What think you? Should I do the overall vision board for next year now? Vanessa? Did I say that right? It's pronounced Vanessa. I think I'm going to work on my YouTube channel ideas. Oh, do it. Awesome. That is exciting. Well, we're here for you. You've got this. It's going to be amazing. Megan, I finished a script for a video earlier today. Now I need to research colleges that offer 2-year programs online that are properly accredited. Love it. Dobby, you stop it right now. You cannot fit in my lap with all the books in your clawing me. I love you, that hurts. He's whining. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's like muttering to himself because I won't let him up here. I'm doing good in redecorating my office at the moment. Yay! Love it. Redecorating the office is such a vibe. I don't know if you can see like the camera shaking, but that's every time like Dobby tries to up here. It's fine. So yeah, let me know what you think about that in the meantime before while I wait for y'all to decide if I do my vision board. So there's 2. I could do the overall vision board for the year, or I could do the one just for the first quarter. Let me know what you think. Then there's the 1, 5, 10, and 20-year goals. Not really goals, but like a what do you want your life to be like? What do you think you want your life to be like is really what it is. When I had so much, I didn't know I had so much stuff. I've been at it at this for like 5 hours. But I mean, you kind of start to live out of your office, and then everything that you use on a daily basis, you just kind of keep it at hand, and then before you know it, you live in your office. Do all my stuff quarterly. I think you definitely work on the first quarter vision board. Okie doke. That's it, and I'll save the overall one for the year. I will save that for New Year's as kind of a celebration slash starting over ritual. I like it. Okie doke. That's what we will do. Are we ready for sprint number 2? How's everybody feeling? Have you got all the stuff you're going to be working on? Don't forget to hydrate. Hydration is important. More for the first quarter. Awesome. It's happening. I have my pretty pens too. This is my marker. Some of them are pens, some of them are marker, but that's my collection. It's one of the things, honestly, and this is so silly. I don't know if it's silly, but it makes me feel nice. Using markers and pretty pens makes me want to keep up with my planner more because it feels like extra. Tilda says sprint with a piece. Oh my gosh. I'm over it. I can't speak either. I usually decide what I want to do for the year in December, then space out the year, then I flesh out the quarter one at a time. Everyone is ready. See, I kind of have the year fully planned out though because of the 300 things. So I'm going to do the quarter, but then maybe I'll save. I'm going to save the full year for New Year's, but I have the rest of the stuff picked out. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's see. 20 minutes. We haven't done the underwater one in a minute. I think let's do that. Thought I left the ads. Look at it. And we're showing. Everybody came to be productive tonight. I love it. Okay, we will begin sprint number 2 in 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, sprint number 2 complete. Sorry about the troll. I forgot not to feed them. Okay, I don't know. I always forget to look in the chat for stuff like that. I just get so focused. How did everybody do? All right, y'all, sprint number 2. My bad. I was trying to get rid of the trolls, and I made more problems for myself. So, oopsie. Where was I? Oh yeah, I started on my vision board. I got a lot done. Is Barrett here? Barrett? Hello. How are you? Well, oh, there you are. Welcome. Sneaking in on gay time because, I mean, is there any other time though? Is there really? Welcome. Gay time is important though. Indeed it is. Finished cleaning and organizing my office. Yay! I looked through the movies available on YouTube for free. Ooh, that sounds fun. Did you find anything good? I mean, holy cow, that's super exciting about your office though, because you said you were at it for 5 hours though. Didn't you? Did I make that up? I feel like you said 5 hours. 3 pages edited, killing it out here. I didn't see the trolls. No worries. I also didn't see them till right before you came back, and that's why I had the dub thing, because I realized I didn't have the live up on either of my computers, so I had to go in and delete it, and then I forgot to make sure it's muted because I'm special. Jumped on here, got my laptop up and documents open. Made myself a strange little dish of sweetened condensed. Oh, Barrett, if you're still here, your cat wants to say hello to you. No claws. Where was I? Sweetened condensed milk and chocolate chips because eating healthy is for 2022. And 37 words. First of all, that sounds delicious. Second of all, it's still the holidays, so you eat what you like. You don't actually want to be up here. You just want to scratch me and make biscuits. Dobby likes to make biscuits from scratch. Okay, sorry. Back to the comments. Would have zapped them. Samesies. Appreciate you. There have been trolls everywhere on authortube live streams lately. Yeah, and I don't know why they're posting that same nonsensical, like 3 letters or numbers, a period, and then 3 more. Like, what are you doing? What's that mean? Like, are they marking something? It's not even like it's a URL. I don't understand it. $5. I'm tired now. I bet you're tired now. What are you going to do to treat yourself? You deserve a reward. Let it be said on this day, Morgan Lee has earned a reward for 5 hours spent cleaning the office on a task well done and complete. Tell us what you will reward yourself with. Gotta go for a second, but I'm still here, BRB. No worries. It's been too long. I'm so glad to see everybody. Yay, we're glad to have you back. I was explaining at the beginning of the sprint. Wow. Sprint that, not sprint, but the stream, that I somehow messed up my schedule this month and I streamed back to back on Twitch and I missed YouTube. That's why this was so last minute. I just kind of threw it up 30 minutes before because I was running into the house from some errands trying to figure out where I was supposed to be. And then I was like, wait a second. This doesn't look right. She does need a nap now that that's a lot. It is a lot of work, right? Ooh, we have a nap and chocolate, Morgan. I don't know if you're taking notes, but this is what authortube has deemed your reward should be: a nap and chocolate. If you wish to use the nap now, you can, or if you would like to save it for another time, as long as you document it right now, it still counts. It's 3 a.m. on the 29th and have been up since 11 a.m. on the 28th. Whoa. Nessa, I am shook. How are you? Like, how are you? Are you still like productive? Are you sleepy, or is it like an insomnia thing? If it's an insomnia thing, I totally get that. If it's by choice, yay. If it is not by choice, how can we help? Maybe ice cream. I got ice cream in my freezer. Ice cream is such a wonderful idea. I think that's good. Solid. Everyone wants to know what kind of ice cream. This must be an authortube thing. Anytime someone's like, I'm eating, we're like, what are you eating? Ice cream? What kind of ice cream? The other day I said I was having a bagel for breakfast. Mint chocolate chip. See, that checks 2 boxes: ice cream and chocolate. So winning, and then you still have your nap. For me personally, it's too late in the day for a nap, but I would definitely bank that for later because a solid nap is just so good. I'm here for the mint chocolate chip ice cream. Yes. I got most of this stuff onto my vision board, my mind map, excuse me. I just need to like do a little bit of a to wrap it all to pull it all together. Also, I don't know if y'all saw this, but I got this ruler, and it's actually it's not like heavy, but it's pretty solid. But it's enough that when you put it on the page, it weights the page down, so you don't have to worry about like drawing a line and the ruler just going like across the page. It's kind of nice. Ugh, no, Morgan, I thought you had better taste. Oh, you don't like mint? Oh, mint chocolate chip is one of my favorites. I love mint everything though. I like mint, I like lemon, and then I like all the fruity flavors. I'm not huge on chocolate really. I don't eat chocolate very often. Even like if it's ice cream, there's a blueberry pie one that I really like, and then a strawberry cheesecake. Those are the ones I usually go for. But usually it's mint, lemon, and then fruity anything. I'm good, super productive right now. I have autism, and when I get too stressed, it the destroys my routine. So I'm in for a long day now. I understand. That makes sense. I mean, it's. I feel like it's different too when you know what's happening. Because for me, when I have like a bout of insomnia, there's a certain point at night where I realize like I'm not actually going to sleep, so there's no point in trying to force it. I might as well just get done whatever I can in that time. So that makes sense to me. Right now, I'm sugar high. That's a good feeling though. I do. I do also keep emergency energy drinks around, like, because usually I'll just have like coffee in the morning. But for days when like I'm like, oh, I didn't sleep. What is sleep? Who does sleep? I have these like special energy drinks that I keep in my fridge, and I don't drink them any other time except for when insomnia has stricken, when I've been insomnia struck. Anyway, you get the point. I like all flavors of everything except that one time I tried a macaroni and cheese flavored candy. Tasted like gym socks and smelled of cat butt. Regret spitting toothbrush. Oh my goodness, that sounds horrible. There's there's like a candy shop near where I live. I've only been in there a couple of times, and they actually have some really good like sodas and candies, like all the novelty candies, all the candies that are hard to find places. They have those, and then they just have tons of different kinds of soda. And all of the soda, it's like some of it are it's really good flavors, and then some of it it's like, what were you thinking? Like they have a soda that is bacon flavored, like it's a bacon soda. Like no, they have pickle soda, like anything that you can think of that you're like, why would someone do that? They have it, and I guess it's kind of like an April Fool's gag. But I'm like that. Honestly, like someone had to taste that while you were creating it to make sure it tasted like the thing. Oh, we are getting. Oh, this has never happened to me before. I feel so special. How come you can only put them in a 5-minute timeout? Also, I feel like they're getting some mixed messages here. I don't know if y'all saw that. Anyways, um, let's see. Where were we? Embrace the mint. Yeah, I would totally try bacon or pickle soda. I never learn. I mean, I would get it for you to try just because I would be like, how is it? Is it bad? Is it really bad? And I would just be like cringing internally. But um yeah, zap all the trolls, right? That's awful. I've been seeing lots of bots, but nothing like that before. Yeah, I was like, I feel like they're sending a lot of mixed messages here because I don't think 666 would have anything to do with the other stuff. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Crazy. I know. Oh, I'm sorry if you've already talked about it, but I'm curious to hear about your goals for 2022 in regards to your YouTube channel. I haven't set any that are YouTube specific. Most of the goals that I set are writing related, and then I just make content about what I'm doing and what I'm learning. The closest thing that I've come to 2022 goals for my YouTube channel would be my 300 things because it encapsulates everything that I'm going to be working on for the year. So my content is just a reflection of that. But it is a good point. You raise a valid point, and that's something that I need to think about because up until you asked that question, I had really not thought about it. So actually, no, I did. I was watching a video on Barrett's channel, and um, it was talking about a little bit about that, and I kind of was thinking, oh, I should think more about that. I don't know if that makes sense. I was like, I'm making a mental note to think about that more later. And then I didn't. And then you asked that question. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I need to think about that later. Um, so yeah, that's a good thought. I did think that I want to go through and be a little bit more conscious about theming my content, but I hadn't gotten beyond that in the thought process. So I will think about that more. And I'm also glad that you said that because I think I will make a video once I decide what to do or what changes I want to make, if any. The other thing I would say about my YouTube channel, and this has just been from the last year, most of what I have done has been a gradual evolution, not necessarily a conscious, now I will. I've just picked one thing at a time to work on. So maybe documenting what one thing at a time I plan to work on and sharing that might be helpful. But yes, I will think on this more. I will put it on a list somewhere. all of my, sorry, noise. Um, okay, I made a note. I will think on this. I will make a video about it. Yep, it's a journey. Learn as you go. 100%. For me, it was like, even if you scroll back through all of my content and look at my thumbnails from when I started without thumbnails at all the way through to where I am now, you can see I've made a lot of changes along the way. But a lot of those weren't, like, it wasn't overnight. Certain things started to merge out of my thumbnail gradually, and then I started to pull on aspects that I really liked and remove stuff that I wasn't loving, and just arrived at where I am now. But the only thing I had in my head, I mean, that's not the only thing. There were gradual things that I picked up on throughout the year. The conscious thing that I had picked out to work on was my thumbnails. So, yeah, I definitely think it depends. How are we feeling? Are we ready for sprint number 3? I think I am. I am getting a little bit sleepy. I think that means I need to drink some more water. And then I will wrap up my mind map and set this aside. And then I have some more world anvil stuff to work on. And then I need to look at the but also I need to look at this YouTube goals. So we are all in one mind then. Sprint. Let me find a timer. We haven't done the log one today, and since it is the holiday cozy season, I think we should do that one. Ads. So many ads. Okie doke. We are going to do sprint number 3. Share screen. And we will begin in 3, 2, and 1. Yo, that was sprint number 3. I am driving the struggle bus. I was just clicking everywhere. I had no control over my hands. I wrote up a list of 6 things that I think my YouTube goals will be. Anissa, I appreciate you asking that question because that's something that I don't know why, as much goal setting work as I do, I don't know why it never occurred to me to set specific goals around that. So I appreciate you. Let's see. Scrolled a lot. I haven't started my channel yet. I'm back a little ways because I was behind. I haven't started my channel just yet, but it is my goal for 2022 to make this series about authors and to make in-depth videos about my working process as a writer. That is very exciting. You'll have to let us know when you get started. I've seen YouTubers watch their first videos and I'm like, nope, such improvements since then. Yeah, sometimes I go back and I look at my first videos and I'm like, but also I watch, there's another channel, I can't think of the name. I think I recommend them on my 16 links for writers, maybe. I think I recommend them somewhere on my channel, but Think Media, that's what it is. They make some great videos, and he always puts his first video out there, and now he gives such great advice for like creating a channel and everything. And his first video is like super dry and rambly, and you watch it and you're like, wow, you've come such a long way. And he's been doing it for a really long time, but that's like one of the first things that he says, like, hey, your first videos are going to be rough. And that's okay. Everyone has to do it. Everyone has to get through it. You are learning so many new skills all at the same time. You can't be good at all of them instantly. You've got to put in the practice, put in the work. And it just encouraged me to give it a go. And that's where we got the sprint. I don't know how I missed those other comments. My series is going to be titled Tea Time Tuesday when I have guests on the channel. That's awesome. That sounds so fun. Yes. Definitely let us know when you get started. And it seems like everybody's loving the idea. It's so funny to me that I was nervous in my first couple of YouTube videos almost 3 years ago. Not nervous at all anymore, right? Like when you first start, you're like, oh my gosh, where do I think? And of course, when I started, I did all of my videos in one take because I wasn't at a point where I could afford editing software or have the time. And now I still really don't have the time, but I've just gotten a lot better at it. And all the other stuff that I have to do is easier. So even though it takes longer to edit, that's the skill that I'm working on right now. I'm strongly in favor of anything tea time related. I do love a good cup of tea. I love tea. I was the same way and waited forever to start my channel. So my authortube channel wasn't my first channel. I had a tarot channel before, but mostly I didn't enjoy that. It was very draining. I think the only way to get past nervousness with filming, editing, live streaming is just to do it a bunch. No way out of it, though. Yeah. One thing I did before I actually started posting videos, and this was even before my first channel, I gave myself permission to film videos and not post them. So even before, even with the awkwardness of my first videos beyond my authortube channel, but before that on my previous channel, And before that, on the videos that I filmed that no one will ever see that are just buried in my phone, I gave myself permission to just film something and then leave it in my phone and never do anything with it. I filmed it like I was going to post it, then I didn't actually have to post it. It can be quite cathartic. I love following other authortubers and authors on YouTube and other social medias to be a positive, supportive, and encouraging person for the community. I love that. And yes, I think that is very important too, especially like when for me, I didn't know how much there was to authortube. Like I barely scratched the surface, and I only knew of like one or two other large authortubers before. So I think already knowing people before you start your channel makes a huge difference, kind of gives you a boost. But I also think from my personal experience, when I started authortube, I didn't know a lot of other writers. And now, I mean, that's changed so much, even finding people who write the same genres and just like all the things. Also, everybody on authortube is so kind and welcoming. It really helped me feel comfortable. Yes, yes, so much that. Yes, Vanessa, we would like to subscribe to your channel. I think you were saying it's not up yet. If that's the case, let us know. But if so, we would like to follow you. 4 more pages edited. Woohoo! That's awesome. You're killing it out here. 4 pages editing is a lot. Found a fantastic resource. Photos of the inside of the abandoned electrical plant where the climax of my book is taking place, and wrote 285 words of the climax. You're killing it. That's amazing. The photos are fantastic. I found some pretty great research for my project. It's hunting related. It's like something that I was like, what? But yeah, I ordered a book. My book should be here. Of course, I ordered a book. It's just the nerdiest book. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell y'all what this book is. Don't laugh at me. It's not gonna be here for like 2 weeks, but it is called. Wait for it. Hunting and American Imagination. Was it written by a college professor, PhD? Yes, it was. Did I email him to find out more information about his paper so that he was like, hey, I wrote a book? And I was like, did you now? Yes, I did. Aphrodite is back. Guess who's back? They're creeping into the building, trying to catch a serial killer, and they think it's one person, but of course it's someone else, and this building is just epic, all graffiti and concrete. Ooh, it sounds creepy and fun. I look forward to setting my goals for the quarter. I am a planner through and through. I plan a lot, and then I just kind of, well, with my 300 things process, things morph into other things. But I feel like my goals this year are the best they've ever been, but also this is my 3rd year actually having a process. But yeah, planning is the shiznit. With huge holes through where coal once poured and where turbines were. That is so cool. I love it. I'm really into power plants as well, so I feel like we should probably have a conversation about this sometime. I would love to see the pictures. That is all. I haven't launched my channel just yet, and that's the reason you can't find it at this point. Ah, okay. Well, we will keep an eye out for it. We do this on Tuesday night, so when you do get your channel, wow, when you do get your channel up and running, come on over and let us know. I cringe looking at my first year. Yeah, a little bit. I think though, if you look at your first year, and you're at like any point past that, even if I look what 6, 9 months ago, I'm like, that wasn't so good. But that's the point. Like that's how you know you're growing. So the fact that you can cringe when you look at it means you've made progress. Comment on the video when it is over, and that way I can find you. Oh, yay! I like that idea. That's a good idea. We support this. Definitely gonna do that. I'm always nervous, not for being on camera or anything, but because it's just hard for me in general. I'm afraid I will push a wrong button. That's valid. I mean, y'all saw me today. I pushed a wrong button. So I definitely understand that. I have quite a few unlisted videos on my channel, mostly for my patrons or Patreons or just private for some reason. I don't think I've ever privated a video. I think I just leave it all out there. But I hadn't thought about doing the unlisted videos for other content. That's a good idea. I joined a lot of author live streams in the beginning. Yes, that does make a big difference. Oh, it was patrons. I don't know why I changed that to Patreon, but you know what I mean. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, this here? This is my desktop. It has a little remote control for the LED. Those are the fans. There's 3 fans and they have LED lights on them. And you can change the color. That one's just like, it's like light blue. You can't really see this one because it matches my office, so it just blends into everything. It's got like, you can do manual colors. This is yellow. And then you can put it on auto and it does the rainbow wheel. But my friend helped me pick out my computer and she was like, this is what you need. I said, okay. But I mean, the computer's been amazing. I would not have thought to, yeah, she did a great job. If you've been on my Twitch streams, you might have seen her over there as Caro. And she's a Twitch streamer and a gamer as well. And we worked very closely together for quite some time, but we've known each other for years and years and years, and she's wonderful. Awesome feeling when you found people that are supportive and encouraging. Yes. We won't laugh. No, not at all. Only at ourselves. I mean, y'all saw me today just like practically like, oh, I don't know what I clicked, like too loud. It do be like that sometimes. Slowly following other authortubers didn't have the best welcome starting out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. Hope that you feel welcome now. I don't think I've ever had this many trolls in a single stream. If you cringed, you grew. Yes, absolutely. I do believe that YouTube gives you moderators and owners offers a permanent ban option when the channel get above 1,000 subs. Ugh, I need to do that then. I have some moderators, but the permanent ban option would be wonderful because a lot of it's like block or like temporarily like give somebody a timeout. I'm like, they're not. They didn't kick my shins or something. They're spewing hate. They need to go. I tried to friend you on Goodreads, and you are a white guy named Otis Chandra. This has happened to me before. And no, that's not me. Is that me? Are you talking to me? I feel like you're talking to me, and that's not me, but I'm pretty sure that's happened to me before with the same dude. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. I don't know what's going on with that link. I will have to check it and fix it. I think I fixed it before and it just keeps breaking. And Otis is probably like, who are all these people and why are they following me? Do I have it linked on my Ko-fi? It might be linked from my Ko-fi. It's linked. I'm pretty sure it's linked on my website, which is my link tree. I have some band folk now, and I'm not at 1,000 subs. Huh? Maybe I'm just clicking the wrong buttons. It is possible. Yes, I can put it in the chat. Let me grab it really quick. Let us see. Sorry, my computer is a little bit slow loading pages right now because I have 900 million tabs open. Oh, there we go. First one is Aphrodite. The other one is me. I don't think I'm following you, Aphrodite, on Goodreads, which I will remedy. Make sure everything's muted before I create chaos. I think I've got it. Okay, I've got the notifications too. Yay! I almost called it team building, but it's like also like, you know, when you find people and you get to know each other and you all do stuff together. I know your slow computer pain that is because caused by having a gazillion tabs open. Yeah, I have like over 450 tabs open in my phone, and then I have 92 on my computer, and I'm just like, every once in a while, what I do is I close the whole browser, and then when you close it and you reopen it, you can go back and open up the restore the tabs that you had open, so it pulls everything back up how it was, and I've been doing that for time. So here's Aphrodite's Goodreads link, and this one's mine, and you should follow Aphrodite because Aphrodite also has her books posted there. And if you haven't heard Aphrodite's books and reading, you can check that out. I know there's several of them on Barrett's channel for Critique Group Live, so do that. I'm not on Goodreads that much though. I do pretty much all of my shelving and book tracking on Goodreads, and I post reviews. Whenever I only review books that really move me, so I don't always do reviews, but I do have a regular goal to do like a certain number of reviews every year. I try to do like one a month at least. Or not one a month, but one for each month of the year, if that makes sense. So I might do 12 back to back and then not do any reviews for a while, or it might be spaced out. It just depends on what books really moved me. Anyone? But I follow all authortube. So anyone, if you follow me, I will follow back. All about support. Love it. Do it. Go follow Aphrodite. New on Goodreads friends. I only had a handful, but I'm on Goodreads constantly. I'm working on book 118 for the year, and I have written reviews for the vast majority. Wow. I'm impressed. This year was a good for me. Yes, it was. This was a good reading year for me. My goal was 52 and I hit 81. So my goal for next year, like my best goal, because I did good, better, best, my best goal is 100 books. That is crazy. That's amazing. Yay! I will follow you back. I'll get on there after the stream and add everybody. Okie doke. I will see you then, and I will follow you back. Oh, that's exciting. Yes, follow Moon as well. You won't regret it. Clearly, you will be getting all the book reviews, so I feel that you should do that. And I'm also one when I see other people on my timeline reading books, I'm like, ooh, I like the cover of that. And I definitely 100% pick books by the cover. I do. Unless I hear about it a lot, I usually just pick it by the cover. Same, need to go back to using it. I know a lot of people don't like it for a lot of reasons. I did that review of Likewise on my channel, which is another book review app. I mean, you can watch my review of it because I know a lot of people are trying to get away from Goodreads, but I haven't found anything that's quite as concise and as expansive that's so easy to use. BRB will be here. Well, we got like 7 more minutes. I just sent you a friend request on Goodreads. It is from my private profile, so not the same name as here. Got it. I will keep an eye out for you. Woo-hoo. Yay. I'm trying to find you all, BRB. Okie doke. I think usually I would do another 15-minute sprint, but I also try to wrap up by 10 o'clock, and I'm a little tired tonight. Moon, do you have a wrench? Let me see if I can give you a wrench, because then you could just... Why don't you have a wrench? Okay, Moon, you should have a wrench. You should be able to share your link. Please share your link. I dub thee Madam Moderator. Let us see. You should be wrenched. Yes, a wrench, so I can find folk. Yay! Oh, the power. Yes. Feel the power. Yay. Yes, hit us with your link or your best shot. Oh my gosh, you know what I watched the other day? I don't know why, this seems completely unrelated, but I was watching, I was rewatching the new Star Trek movies, and Zachary Quinto, underrated actor. I mean, he also did Siler in Heroes, which was so good. Anyhow, yay, we've got Moon's link here. It's in the chat. Get it while it's fresh and hot. Congratulations, Moon, on becoming a moderator. Yes, yes. Hoi, hoi. My vision inhibits me to really work some sites. Goodreads is one of them. Yes, Goodreads is not, the user face is not good. I will be the first one to say that. Everything is so tiny, and it's not a good time. But it does keep everything all in one place. Once I start to use it more, I will learn it better. Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I will say, it has a lot of functionality, but some of the functionality is super difficult to get to. Like there's a way you can mark books that you own. It's super hard to get to. I would use that feature if it was more convenient because I like to take out my app while I'm shopping for books and it would be like a shopping list, but no. Zach? I don't think I know who Zach is. He's amazing. Tell us more about this Zach. I want to know. Phenomenal cosmic power, itty bitty living space. Yay, follow to all. Oh, Served Cold is on my Goodreads page. Served Cold. It's a book. Ah, I'm with you now. I didn't even know. Oh god, so many books I have. If I use that feature, right? But also, it's nice when you go shopping because then you can just be like, beep, boop, beep, and not buy the same book like 5 times. Because right now I have 3 books in my car. 2 of them are the same book. One of them is like, so I had it in triplicate, and then I also had it in duplicate, and so I have the others in my car, and I'm just waiting till I go by like one of those free libraries so I can just boop, 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 put them in there, which is a good thing. But I also don't need to be buying duplicate and triplicate books just because I don't realize I already have it. Oh, Zachary Quinto. Yes, duh. I am such a dingling. I'm struggling. Yes, Zachary Quinto is fantastic. Yes, 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 yes. But his Spock, I love him. And the face, because it's the same face that he did for Siler, but it's just like the I don't feel anything. I don't have any expressions. Expressions are for the weak. And then every so often he'll just have like that little like irritation. Oh my gosh, yes. Anyway, I totally agree on that, Chandra. It needs to be more user friendly. Yeah, I think it would. More people would one like it better, but also there's no way to really handle issues. Like if you have some kind of conflict, there's no way to really resolve those, and that's a problem. My husband got me a bookcase for Christmas. I don't know if this is everywhere, but I found my bookcase, and you can't see it, but they're the ones that I usually have over here. I think they're in the on the thumbnail in the background. Those are the 5 shelf tall ones, and I found them $35 a piece at Target. I don't know if they still have them, but all the other bookshelves that I looked at and saw were more than, so this was what, 35 $70 for the 2 of them. All the other bookshelves that I looked at were 70 or more for one bookshelf, and most of them were smaller. Yep, I've bought duplicates before. You're like, no, what? Yes, because you could have gotten a different book that you didn't have. You just knew that you already had that book at home. Oh, it's so frustrating. I use a Google Doc on Google Drive at the moment to keep track of the books that I'm. Oh, ooh, that's a good idea. I would have to like do like voice text or something and sit down in front of my bookcase and just be like, dee, 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 dee. Also, some of the books that I have are not mine, and I don't really wish to talk about that. It is what it is. Very excited to put books on the shelves. We had a couple bookcases get broken in a move and haven't had all of our books out for years. Oh, that is a good feeling though when you get them all on the shelf and they're pretty and you just get to sit there with your books and just be friends with them. Unpacking book boxes tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting. Can we expect a bookshelf tour? Do we dare to hope? I would like to see. Leonard Nimoy wanted Zach to take the part. He was the perfect pick to be a half human, half Vulcan. And the love thing with Ahura, I was like, yeah, right? Right? That's very important to me. Also, So I just finished the original, not just finished, it's been a little while. I finished the original Star Trek TV show series. I've been watching all of the original movies, and then I started on Next Generation. I'm not liking Next Generation as much as I liked the originals. I'm just not. So it's taking me longer to get through it. But I'm gonna do it because I'm a completionist and I'm gonna do it. But yes, Aurora, all of that, it was perfect. There's an app I use called My Books to keep organized. Ooh, I have not heard of this. Have you done a review of it? I would like a review, please. Also, when I ask for stuff like this, you can ping me on Instagram or don't be afraid to send me links of stuff that I've asked for. Like, slide into my DMs on Instagram and send me whatever it is that we've been talking about, like when it happens, or if you already have it, just send me a link. Because sometimes I'm not great at going back and finding stuff, but I am interested and I genuinely want to see these things. Bookshelf tour sometime in 2022. Not promising anytime soon. That is fair. That is fair. But I like a bookshelf tour vlog, whatever. Honestly, however you do it, I'm happy for it. We're here for it. We want it. You love Next Generation? Maybe I need to just give it a little more time. I will give it more time. I will go back. I will try harder. Do better. Be better. It will be me. I have 7 bookcases, no books on any of them. All of my million books are in stacks against the wall. So when I first moved into my very first apartment, um, stuff, got divorced, moved into an apartment for the first time on my own. And I didn't have a bed. I had a sleeping bag on the floor. I had my laptop, my phone where I was listening to like all the audiobooks, and my books just stacked against the wall on the floor because that was it. I didn't have a couch. I didn't have a table. I had nothing. I had a shower curtain. I did have a shower curtain, and it was the best moment. It was that you just lay on the floor making snow angels in the carpet because it's like, oh, it's just such a good feeling. But yeah, I definitely have been there with the bookshelf, the floor books, and I think it looks pretty too. Don't even get me started on that. Daddy, no, no, but that's a good idea. Yes, do it. Let me know. Hit me up with that. I love Next Generation. The original will always be my fave, but honestly, love all of the Star Trek universe, especially the new movies with Chris and Zach. Yes, I do really like them. Also, I forgot that Chris Hemsworth was Chris Pine's dad for like a hot second. I mean, first of all, like when I got over the fact that it was devastatingly sad, it was also funny that Chris was Chris's dad. When in reality, they're like the same time frame, age-ish. Anyway, sidebar. Wanted to marry Brent Spinner, Data. I love Next Generation that much. I love it. I did see a little bit of Data, and I did like him. Episode where he has to prove his humanity. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it. Okay, so my favorite episode, okay, maybe not my favorite episode, but one of the episodes that I always think about from the original is when, actually, there's a couple. The first one that comes to mind, though, is the alien dog, just because it's so ridiculous. And I love that you could just see the little doggo's face sticking out. And I thought it was so funny. All my books in moving boxes at the moment. I have a moving thing going for me sometime in 2022. Well, good luck with your move. Moving is hard, and having all your books in boxes because you're moving is also hard. So we're sending good vibes and support. My favorite. I love my stacked books where they are. Right? It's a vibe. The bookshelves are storage for my other projects in life. That's great. Also, I feel like just for like the fact that he would probably be like, oh my gosh. But you know when people send Daniel Green their bookshelf pictures of their bookshelves so that he can critique them, I feel like you should send it in just because he would be like he wouldn't even be able to deal. And I think that would be so funny. How could you forget that? Wait, what did I forget? That's a funny question. Oh, of course I forgot something. Dobby, don't do it. He always licks his lips right before he's like calibrating to jump up here. The one with his daughter. I don't think I remember the one with his daughter. I did like the one where they were in that like underground shelter and the world was about to end and they had to like figure out the language and the code thing. Who were the big brain people? That was fun. Oh yeah, the Chris was Chris's dad. Yeah, that was good. I don't know how I forgot that. I don't know. I guess maybe the first time I watched it, I didn't really know who Chris Hemsworth was, or like I hadn't registered. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, but, 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 aren't you? Yeah. Now I want to marathon next gen. I mean, ka-chow. Let me know. We could do like a debrief after we watch it. I can ask you questions and stuff. We just chit chat. Let me know. All right, y'all. I gotta hop off of here because it is 10 after, and I need to wind down for the evening. This has been an absolute blast. I loved having each and every one of you here, and honestly, I feel like I know y'all. Even if you don't see me around, I see your names out in the world, and I'm like, I know them. I know that person, and it makes my heart happy. But like I said, if there's something you think I would like to see, or if we've talked about it and I have forgotten, don't feel bad. Like send me a DM. I would absolutely love it. The movies were clever and smart enough to make them a new timeline. Yes, absolutely. Loved it. Good night. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed all the conversation with each and every one of you. I will see you all next Tuesday. Bye.